We have arrived at our final matchup of today's stream. This is the North American Rival Series B stream. I'm your host, Vaudable, and who has joined me for the last match and this one that we're about to get into is Dazarin and Samael. And we got some pretty intense Rocket League to see, as it's going to be probably as contested as that first series we saw against Afterthought and what was formerly Plot Twist, now with a new organization. And speaking of new organizations, FMG picking up the nefarious roster. What can you tell us about these players, Dazarin?
These players came out of nowhere, essentially. I remember it was during the time where people were just starting to sign up for the play-ins, and we saw an old nefarious roster wasn't doing too good. They made a last-second swap, I believe, putting in Turo, and that roster really started to shine. And we've seen this team qualify for the rival series. They went from, well, we don't know if they have a chance to, okay, this team is definitely qualifying, and they've shown it time and time again. So I do believe that this one will be a very close match in terms of who's going to take this one on top. But I am curious to get Sam's thoughts on this one.
Good. I'm excited to give them to you as well, Daz. I think this is going to be probably one of the best matchups, one of the closest matchups that we've seen. I do like that Full Metal Gaming have been able to find their way in after some difficulties for some of these players in the previous rival series. We had some losses in the play-ins, and they were just never able to get over the hump for each of them individually. But now, as a group, they find themselves in the rival series. So this is a really good shot for these three players, and I fully expect that they're going to take advantage of this opportunity.
Yeah, talking to some of the casters before even coming to the first broadcast for the Rival Series B stream, a lot of people say they're basically mirrors of each other, so close in skill and results from what we've seen throughout the offseason leading up to this point. So it's going to be hotly contested to see how either team is going to step up to play. Compadres, they have that 3-0 sweep, which worked up as a warm-up, but they had to take a little bit of a break before getting into this one, so it might be kind of reset. Seeing which team will come out on top here will be great results for either of them. Either we're going to see Compadres go 1-1 or 2-0, and we might see the first win for FMG. Daz, what are your predictions on this one?
I'd have to go with Compadres on this one. They have a lot of energy today, and I think they could continue to move that on and get a win here.
I like it. That's spicy because I'm going to actually go on the Full Metal Gaming side. One thing that really stands out for me is in the play-ins, we did see they were nefarious at the time, but it was that squad that knocked Compadres down into the lower bracket, making it that much harder for Compadres to get here. So I'm going Full Metal Gaming all the way.
Pretty good predictions, even split. If you want to vote in chat as well to see who you think is going to win, exclamation point FMG for Full Metal Gaming, exclamation point comp for Compadres. We're going to get into this match as soon as we can, and Daz, Samael, take this one away.
Full Metal Gaming versus Compadres, definitely a matchup that we have been waiting on in this broadcast. We're gonna have game number one underway here, and I think everyone in chat can agree. We're looking at the percentages. This is pretty close, Sam.
Oh, definitely. They understand how close this is going to be. Hopefully, we'll get to see that game 5 as well.
This is going to be ZPS. Ball will drop down to Skills. We'll go into the corner. Here's Buddy. A nice clear, and we'll force Astro and ZPS to reposition. ZPS gets bumped and will try to find his way back into this one. Astro, that's too high. Allow Buddy to get the clear. You can already tell how this game is starting. It's a different pace of game compared to when Compadres played upper 90 earlier on.
Yeah, but it is Compadres coming out strong. They've got some offensive chance, but one thing we are seeing from Full Metal Gaming is they're getting through the midfield a little bit better than upper 90 did. Oh, that's dangerous.
Dangerous, but stopped here. ZPS will try to set up a teammate. This ball will go towards Astro. Cleared out. ZPS will meet it in the midfield. Go into the corner. Here's Buddy. Soft touch. This one will go off the back wall. Thunder looking for another one. This will be Buddy yet again, but he can't find anything. Turnturo will try to keep this in play. He has the reset off of the ceiling touch, but ZPS completely removed that out the play. FMG can't get on the board just yet, but they are making progress. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. We are still tied up 0-0.
Not surprising we see this tie early as both teams playing each other really well, fighting for all of the space. You see every bit of space being fought for and contested by both teams. There's really not a lot of possession going on. Chance coming down. Turinturo with a shot on. Can't get that double. We are seeing Full Metal Gaming with just as much offense as we've seen from Compadres.
Here's Turinturo trying to set up a teammate. There's a bump in the backfield. Buddy and Thunder bump into each other. They recover in time to stop that ball. ZPS will play that one high. Skills will look to catch it. They force out a double commit from FMG, but they'll be able to push this back into the midfield. ZPS will set up Astro as the challenge will meet Skills. He'll get dunked out, and FMG can try to push this upfield. They have to be careful. Oh my goodness, what a demo on the play. And Compadres, what a goal.
Massive demo. We saw that in the previous series, and they keep that physical play up. Astro just exiting the zone and making sure that he will take the defender with him, and it is another open net that leads to a goal for Compadres. They are showing that physical play gives you so much field and, in their case, net to work with because they're always taking out that defender. Turnturo, though, bounce back right now from Full Metal Gaming. It doesn't take long for them. 1-1.
Look at that. A banger of a pass from Turinturo. The follow. Well, yeah, and the follow-up there, just immense. What a play from FMG. I'm really surprised at the recovery, though, from Turinturo. He came through so fast to get that goal. As I was looking at the replay, I definitely was at a loss for words. A very good effort there from FMG. 2 minutes remaining. We're tied up 1-1. This will be Compadres on the offense here. GPS will get that. That's going to go off the ceiling, and Astro will try to pick it up. Turinturo looking for a clear, but Skills will play this in. Buddy will try to take it slow, and Thunder will meet this in the midfield. It'll be ZPS. A good save on the goal line. That's not necessarily the good clear from Astro as it goes right in front of his own box. He's lucky that doesn't lead it to a goal. Not a lot of room for error here for both these teams. They got some real tight defense, but one crucial mistake could mean dropping this game one.
No doubt. We saw the goals go back and forth, and we've seen the play go back and forth as well. I'm impressed by FMG. They have 8 shots, and they have shown just as much penchant on offense as they have on defense. It's been a whole new series compared to the last one for Compadres. Here's now FMG Turnturo. Turnturo going through the air, doesn't get the flip reset. He's going to maintain possession for his team, but only for a moment.
This will be Astro. Gets bumped by Turinturo. Buddy will boom that way downfield. DPS will have to reach for it. He uses all his boost just not touch the ball. Here's DPS. Gets dunked out by Thunder. He wanted another one, but he won't be able to get it past Astro. 30 seconds. Pressure here on Compadres as they try to clear this ball out of their own end. Skills looking for a setup. ZPS is in the air. That one gonna slip through the defense. ZPS. What a goal.
What a deceptive play as well. Skills had a chance at that. Looks like a potential for a flip reset, and there is ZPS streaking through the air, finishing that play. Very deceptive and difficult for the defense to read, even though Thunder was on that backboard. Not there in time, and now with just 14 seconds ago, Compadres have the lead. Can they hang on and get this game one win?
Final 7 seconds. Ball in front of the Compadres box. Buddy will have to take this from his own end. It'll bounce one more time before it gets killed. The Compadres will win game number 1, 2-1.
A close game, but in the end, the same result that we've seen from Compadres in these first 2 matches. That'll be their 4th victory in a row for today after they dispatch Upper 90. They do the same thing in game 1 against Full Metal Gaming, but a much closer matchup, a much closer game 1 than we saw in that previous series for Compadres. They can't get complacent right now, Daz. It's just a 1-goal game, and that certainly could have gone either way.
It could have. Credit to ZPS on his goal towards the end of the game. I mean, what a fantastic touch, and it puts FMG just in a really tough spot. We saw that they weren't able to make that save, but also earlier on, we saw Astro, I believe, coming through an incredible demo to open up the back of the net. Compadres, the team play from them has been nothing short of excellent, and it's the reason why they've been winning back and forth. But for FMG, not the best start, or not the start that they wanted, but not bad either compared to what we've seen earlier from upper 90. They can totally bounce back here.
Yeah, the result wasn't there for FMG, but the play was. They were very much in that game for the entirety. We saw them bounce back well after they gave up the first goal. Shows really good fight from them. And I know that we'll see that same kind of speed for FMG. Honestly, they have been doing a great job of making sure that they do not give Compadres field. They're forcing Compadres to work for everything that they get. As long as they keep up that pace, we're going to see them remain competitive.
Here we go. Game number 2. FMG versus Compadres. This ball will start on the FMG half. As Buddy will boom that downfield. He gets demo, but Turinturo on the attack as he wins the challenge between Astro. Thunder, a miss. Turinturo goes for a bump. Will he be able to set this up? It's in midfield. Buddy, the shot. CPS will clear that out. A smart play there from Full Metal Gaming, but they won't result into a goal. Quick chance. Blocked out from Compadres. Here's Thunder looking for the double tap. It'll be Skills to clear. Ball be on their own back wall. No one able to beat Buddy to this one. He picks it up. Will he find another? He gets bumped on the play. He does find another. Thunder in the air. Shot in. Full Metal Gaming strike first.
What a carry from Buddy in the air. Gets it up over Zombie. Gets it past Astro. And there's Thunder. Finishes it off. Full Metal Gaming, so good about recognizing when they have a little bit of space and they just take the ball with them or put it in a smart spot. That's exactly what we saw from Buddy on that assist. Great carry and great goal from FMG.
What a way to start this game 2 off. Quality play there from Full Metal Gaming. But I would not be surprised if Compadres look to strike back. Ball will go on their own back end. And Astro will pick it up. They'll play this off the wall. It'll drop right in front of Buddy, who completely booms this downfield. Thunder trying to keep possession. Buddy will take it off of the back wall. Who gets there first? It's Turinturo. Drops straight down, but Astro remains patient to be able to clear out the pressure. I say that, but it's right back in, as that one will go in front of the box. Skills gets a nice dunk on Turinturo's attempted shot. Turinturo won't be able to control that, and finally, we see Compadres get this out of their end. Very uncharacteristic compared to last series.
And it's because Full Metal Gaming are doing such a good job of reading these clear attempts and putting the ball right back downfield. You see, it's only a second or two after Compadres touch the ball, and there's FMG to get right back in and make that play downfield. We see another one here. The transition just working wonders now for FMG, and it's Compadres who are not able to get the ball cleared.
Padres under so much pressure from Full Metal Gaming. Here's ZPS. He won't be able to get that out of his own box. Buddy looking for a play, but this will touch from Skills will push this way downfield. Can Compadres get some offense here? They haven't had any. We're approaching the bottom half of game number 2. What a dunk from Turinturo. No one able to follow up. Buddy with the attempted back pass, but it bites them as Skills takes advantage.
Only the second shot on the board for Compadres, but it's their first goal, and it catches the defense napping. FMG, so much pressure, and all it takes is one transition play from Skills, finds that crack in the defense, and gets Compadres on the board. Man, Daz, for FMG, that is tough because they've played this game so well, yet we are tied.
And for FMG, all that offense came down to one bad transition play for them, and they got punished. Now will they be able to set it up? They're right back on Compadres in, applying the same pressure. Will it result in a goal? ZPS, what a carry. Turinturo will clear it away. Ball will bounce off the sidewall. Buddy, a whiff there. Turinturo will clean it up, but he gets demoed in the process. Thunder will play this into his own corner. ZPS will read his touch. This will be Skills looking for a good pinch. He gets one, but it's right into Thunder. Turinturo to Thunder. Straight down. Buddy, oh, he's too close. He won't be able to put that shot chance on. A transition play doesn't work out for FMG, and we are still tied up in game 2.
And it's still FMG as well. We saw that quick goal from Compadres, and now we're back to FMG controlling the play. Every touch they make is so smart, where you can see they're at least giving their teammates some time. Tough one there, but Thunder able to make the save. But they're really making it tough on Compadres because every touch from FMG is so smart.
They're putting a lot of pressure on Compadres here. They have been for the majority of the game, but they need to watch out. Based on Compadres clears, if they get a good play downfield, it could spell trouble here for FMG as an infield pass comes through. Turinturo, a laser of a shot.
Turinturo, but it's finishes it off, but it's Buddy who starts it. Look at that pass out center, and despite all 3 defenders being in the box, it is Turinturo getting the goal with just 36 seconds to play. FMG have made adjustments in game number 2, and they have positioned themselves to tie this series up. Great play here in this game number 2, looking so much better.
And Full Metal Gaming looking to take this game to final 20 seconds of regulation. Skills wants a chance, but Buddy will cut it away from him. Astro can't get it past Buddy again, and this is ZPS. Astro, he's in the air. He's going to fake that one through. The net is almost wide open. No shot on from Compadres at all. Astro puts one on, and they finally tie it up with 3 seconds remaining in game 2.
Oh, defense for FMG, just not able to get a handle on that play. The delay play for Compadres ends up working out as 3 seconds left in the game, and Compadres find a way to get the game tied up. We may be looking at our first overtime. The ball drops here. Turinturo's in the air, though. Can Astro keep it up? He's got Skills and CPS in the zone, but Buddy push it into the corner. And the ball's going to drop Daz. We got our first overtime in this series.
First overtime in this series. Compadres, they thought that they were going to close that one out, but in regulation, good chance from them as they seem to have fired up in game 2. Will Full Metal Gaming be able to respond with the fresh kickoff? Here's Skills. Gets it over Turinturo, but not before Turinturo has anything to say about it. ZPS, he has a lot of room here as he carries this one all the way downfield, but Turinturo will cut it away in front of the box. Buddy wins the challenge. Thunder plays it inside, but nobody able to follow up. They have to be careful. Astro gets a demo on Turinturo. Skills is in the air looking for a read, but an impressive touch from Buddy to Thunder to Turinturo. He's going to follow that, but back and forth control of possession here between Compadres and Full Metal Gaming in overtime. We still don't see anyone with a definitive edge. Here's Astro. He's going to give it up to Thunder. Looking for an inside play, but gives it right back to ZPS. Turinturo will take this off his own backboard. Can't get it through with Skills as he gets dunked from Turinturo. Thunder in the air. He's looking for a double tap. He finds it, but wait, Astro. He has something to say about it. Buddy looking for one of his own, but it's off the post. And Turinturo can't follow it up off of the clear from ZPS. What a stop there from Compadres.
2 massive stops for Compadres. You said it. Big stops right on the goal line. Keeps this overtime session going, but here's Turinturo going for the double. He gets it down off that top, and Turinturo finishes it off. FMG take game number 2.
Amazing effort there from Turinturo. What a carry as he puts that one in for Full Metal Gaming. They tie up the series 1-1. And like we said, going into this one, Sam, this was not going to be easy for Compadres.
No, honestly, we knew that Full Metal Gaming would at least make it tough. We saw in that first game a 1-goal game in that first one, and it almost looked like this game 2 was going to go that same way. Daz, you saw late goal in game 1 for Compadres to give them the win, late goal in game number 2 to get it tied up and push it to overtime, but Full Metal Gaming didn't go down. They saw what happened when a team goes down 0-2 against Compadres in that previous series. It's definitely not a position they wanted to be in.
And now we are tied up 1-1 in the series. Compadres look to see if they could take this one to a almost winning in this regulation time, but for them it went into OT. They started with a lot of energy. Full Metal Gaming definitely came back into that matchup, and we saw an amazing play from Turinturo. There were a lot of really close chances for Full Metal Gaming throughout the entirety of that game 2. And if this is going to be what we're seeing for the rest of the series, Sam, this is going to be exciting.
No doubt. And they had some good aerial plays up against the backboard too. Lots of chances for those doubles, not converting on a ton of them, but the fact that they were up in the air and having a chance at those is really not good for Compadres. And I got to say, I like how Full Metal Gaming are playing. I said it before about the touches and how smart they are. Just watch as they touch the ball. They make sure that it's at least going to be tough for Compadres, and they're always looking for a teammate or looking to follow up themselves.
And as we get game 3 underway, this has been one heck of a series to watch. Both Full Metal Gaming and Compadres putting everything out there. And here we go. ZPS in field to Astro. He'll play it off the corner. They only have to get through Thunder. ZPS looked for a demo. They didn't see Turinturo come through and completely cut it out. This is going to be Full Metal Gaming playing offense here. Buddy will keep it in the zone, and Skills will play it into the sidewall. Gets a good challenge against Thunder, but Turinturo will clear it away. Back to Skills, the ball goes, and this will be Buddy dribble into the corner. He'll get a touch and be able to carry this out, but that takes a double commit from both teams for Turinturo to be able to pick it up. A slow chance and Skills. That's going to be an easy clear for him. Will Compadres be able to eliminate the pressure and start this game 3 on the right foot? That remains to be seen. 3:49 left, and it's 0-0.
And lots of pressure from FMG right out the gate. This is going to be a battle for the midfield, Daz. Whoever can control mid best is going to take this series moving forward. We're seeing a lot of challenges at mid from Full Metal Gaming, and it's giving them these offensive setups. Here's another one coming here as Thunder has an open shot, puts it over to the side. ZPS, big save, and Compadres get the ball out. They've got to find a way to build on this offense when they get the ball. Here comes a chance. Blocked away.
Turinturo will pick this off the corner. He needs to get this cleared out with these Skills. Looking for a soft touch. Buddy looking for a double tap, but Astro sees the danger and play it into the side. Here's Skills, a good challenge to stop the shot from Buddy, but Turinturo's in the air. He'll play it towards Thunder, and a double commit there from Compadres. Skills has to wave dash to get to that ball. He's the last man back. And there's going to be a quick chance as well. Oh my goodness, off the post, off the bar, and not able to go into the net. Thunder, that one's off the post again. Full Metal Gaming can't find anything as Compadres look to play this downfield. Here's Thunder. He'll go for a demo. He knows Astro has that. He won't be able to come up with anything. Turinturo will drop that. Here's ZPS. Will lose the challenge between Thunder. He'll take the mid boost. Buddy with a chance, and Skills stops that out. So far, pressure on Compadres has been the name pretty much of the series so far.
Yeah, Compadres still just 2 goals, and it's been all FMG. You said it now, 6 shots for FMG, and almost the entirety of this game played in Compadres and Daz. It's just the touches from FMG. Every time they get a hold of the ball, they're making this hard on Compadres. These 3 players are just so intelligent. There's a bump, and that's a goal. First one coming for Buddy, coming for FMG. They had all the pressure, and now they've got that first goal.
And look at the dribble here. Also, look at the demo on the play. Full faith in the teammates as Buddy rolls that one right in. Full Metal Gaming will strike first here in game number 3. We've been scoreless for the majority of this game, and with 1 minute and 42 seconds left, this is a very, very big goal for FMG. This could possibly be the scoreline. Oh wait, they're looking to extend it. A double commit from Compadres as they try to clear this one away. It'll go to Buddy. Infield pass. Thunder can't get it past Astro though. Skills will push this in midfield. Even though it looks like they have a clear out, there's someone from Full Metal Gaming who is always there to push it right back in. I say that, and Astro will be able to come up with a big goal to equalize this game.
Looked like FMG was in a position there. Thunder, he is able to get in the face, but can't make the play. That's a rare miss from the defense of FMG. Definitely a ball that they would want back, but it's that late heroics from Compadres that we have seen consistently in these series by them. They give themselves a chance here, despite playing not so great in this game. They have a chance now. Shot coming over. It's going to be wide, but Astro will keep the play alive.
That'll be Astro again trying to make a play there. 1 minute remaining. ZPS won't be able to do too much. This ball will drop in FMG territory. Buddy gets it over 1. Can't get it too far past ZPS. The Astro, he'll clear it off the corner. Back to Thunder. Turanturo will drop it straight down, looking to set up Thunder again, but he had needed more time to recover. Off the backboard, Turanturo almost was able to come up with a big goal there. Final 30 seconds. Full Metal Gaming are hammering. They're knocking at the door for Compadres defense. So far, the door's closed, but they need to do something quick to cut off this offense.
Yeah, it has been all FMG. They gave up the 1 goal, and now they're right back on offense. Can they finish it off here in this next 10 seconds, or will we see another overtime? Skills down. Buddy takes it before he gets demoed, and Astro put the ball downfield. It's in the air. And this will be it, Daz. We are at a 0-second moment. Will the ball drop, or will FMG get this ball down? Astro cuts it off, and the ball will drop. Another overtime. And I tell you what, these have been about as close as you can get between two teams.
Very close between these two. We have our second overtime of the series. And the action doesn't seem to stop at all. This is going to be Buddy. Off the backboard. Thunder's up, but it'll be blocked out. Turanturo looking for a slow play. He gives it up to Skills. Astro in the air will play it off the backboard of Full Metal Gaming. He won't be able to make anything happen as Buddy takes it through. And ZPS will look to drop that ball off the backboard. A nice bump from Turanturo. This could be the play. Buddy, the slow touch. What a redirect from Buddy. Full Metal Gaming take game 3.
Calculated and controlled. Full Metal Gaming take the possession game to Compadres. And they had so many shots just raining down in that game. And it appeared to be an inevitability, even with the late game heroics in the past 2 from Compadres. It has been 2 overtime wins for FMG. They have shown that they have a style to control the majority of the play. And anytime you can do that, you're going to put yourself in a good position to win the game.
For me, it seemed like they controlled the entire pitch. Even with Compadres scoring on them, it just looked like there was consistent Full Metal Gaming pressure. That's something that Compadres just don't seem to have an answer for. We've seen them just stuck on their own end for minutes at a time, unable to get that ball even into the Full Metal Gaming box for more than a second before it's sent right back their way. That's been a big struggle for Compadres throughout this series. And props to Buddy as well. He's been the main scorer there. But Turanturo doing an excellent job of just moving that ball downfield. It's been quite the show to see from Full Metal Gaming. Compadres, they aren't out of this just yet, but they got some work to do.
Yeah, this is going to be tough now because they are going to have to win 2 in a row if they don't want to drop this series. And with the way FMG are playing, that is going to be extremely tough. They've got to make the reads right now because FMG are seeing things so clearly. You can see it in their touches, see it in their possession. Right now, Compadres have got to make adjustments because the field is really starting to tilt in the favor of FMG.
FMG off the kickoff, the ball will go in their end. what a start for them in their rival series season. Going up 2-1 to Compadres. Will they be able to close the series out? This ball will go to Turinturo. Gets a demo on the play, and Thunder will follow it. Full Metal Gaming. What a way to start this game 4.
Big demo as Turinturo gets the ball to the center and then takes out the defender who has an eye on it there. Heads up play and a big one now for FMG. That's the first goal from them. Can they get that elusive 2-goal lead, Daz? It would feel as though a 2-goal lead would just be a massive hill for Compadres to climb. We've seen Compadres bounce back from these 1-goal deficits. If they give up another, though, that may be it. Now some more pressure come in. Oh, what a play, Thunder! The patience there as the defender is back, but Skills can't make the play, and Thunder outsmarts him.
The hesitation, and then he pushes the ball forward, waits on Skills' touch, and Skills hits it right back into Thunder. Excellent dribble play there. Full Metal Gaming up by 2. We're going to see if they'll extend that to 3. Thunder going off the ceiling. ZPS says not today. But they got to stop the pressure. Buddy, that almost went in. Turinturo will put that off the backboard. Thunder, he pre-jumped. He was ready to put another shot on, but it will be stopped out by Compadres. Endless amounts of pressure here for Full Metal Gaming. The transition, Turinturo tried to get it back to Thunder, but unable to. ZPS, slow play there, but it only buys time for Full Metal Gaming to go back and get boost. This ball will go towards their end. Skills, the soft touch. And Buddy will get that past ZPS. Turinturo's in the air. Astro, what a clear. Thunder will play it in as the other two rotate out. Turinturo sitting in mid with 83 as a pass comes in from Buddy. He does get a piece of the ball, but it is blocked out by ZPS. Astro, oh, he's getting bullied. ZPS, will he be able to turn it into a shot chance? No. Every time Compadres get that ball past their line, it immediately doesn't become their ball. Full Metal Gaming just take control of this at every chance they get.
Yeah, and it really isn't a good position for Compadres to be in, considering that they're down right now. That's a good one coming through, but no, Turinturo takes it, and now he is wide open off to the races. Got Buddy to the center, looking for the pass. Buddy's there, waits. They can't make a play, but honestly, Daz, if Compadres don't get a goal soon, you just feel like FMG are going to continue to tighten their grip on this game. They're so smart when they make these touches, and honestly, we saw them control the play while it was a tie game. This is going to be an absolute grip they have in this 2-goal lead.
Compadres, they had some possession there for a bit on FMG's half. They need to starve these guys, take away their boost, make it harder for them to move up the field, and buy you guys some more time because this is not working. They take boost, rotate out, and completely just clear the ball out of your area, rinse and repeat. Down by 2, Compadres, with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. The ball's on their back end. ZPS can't get it past Thunder. Buddy's in the air. He'll lob it right to Skills. Thunder will clean it up. 3-0, Full Metal Gaming.
Full Metal indeed, because they're playing like a well-oiled machine. All of their gears just firing right now and cranking through as Full Metal Gaming, that 3-goal lead may as well be 10 at this point with the way that they have played such dominant Rocket League. 11 shots on the net, and Compadres getting nothing going in this game 3. The decisions of when they challenge for Full Metal Gaming have been absolutely perfect. They are playing such smart Rocket League right now. It's going to take a miracle for Compadres. This may be the start, though. It does. Transition. ZPS gets Compadres on the board.
If you believe in miracles, this definitely is the start. This was a Thunder. I think he pre-jumped Astro's touch. And Astro didn't need to. He just needed to throw off Thunder just enough to let that one sink in. 1 minute and 37 seconds on the clock. Compadres down by 2. As they look to strike back after being scored on there. This one will be ZPS remaining patient in net. They'll carry this. Looking for an extra touch. It slows things down. He picks up the mid boost too. But he's still in the play. will be needed very soon, as this one is going to be Turinturo taking the ball, pushing it towards midfield. ZPS will meet him, and this will be Compadres' ball. Infield and on target, but Buddy has the save. Astro with the pickup here. Tries to get it past Turinturo, but they only get that so far. Final minute of this game 4. And a shot comes on from Buddy. ZPS will get the save. Turinturo has one to put on. Astro barely getting the touch. ZPS, a good clear out, but here's that pressure we've seen time and time again from Full Metal Gaming. They are just going to keep this ball here and run out the clock unless Compadres do something quick.
And they got to speed up, that's for sure. Pull out everything right now. Get out of the defense and just push down into the Full Metal Gaming zone, because time is running low and they need 2 more goals here. They also need a miracle at this point. Now here's pressure though. Compadres with the last chance. Buddy though into the center, and that's more of the same.
Field pass, but it's cut out from Thunder. Full Metal Gaming have had a big read here on how Compadres play, and what looked like a potential Compadres win has turned into Full Metal Gaming showing up and showing out. They will take the series in game 4.
Felt like as the series went on too, they just continued to get better and better. You said they found something in Compadres' game, and I would fully agree. They found something, they saw something, and they exploited it to the fullest. I think playing upper 90 was potentially a bad prep for Compadres, because upper 90 was a lot slower than FMG. They didn't get up in the face of Compadres. Compadres were used to just giving some of the field, and honestly, Full Metal Gaming, they saw that field and just took advantage. And the fact that they were in mid constantly blocking Compadres on some of these clear attempts made it so hard for Compadres to find that offense.
And man, Compadres yet again, like, we thought that they had, like, based on what we saw from their upper 90 sweep, we thought that they would come in and just continue to have that momentum forward. But kudos to Full Metal Gaming just showing out and doing, I mean, putting on a show-stopping performance. It was really excellent to see. We're going to throw it to Vod really quick to get his thoughts on that one. Vod, tell me what you were thinking on that, because we over here were losing it. What a show from Full Metal Gaming.
I thought we were going to get another Game 5 situation like we had with Afterthought in the first series that we had on broadcast, but that last game, Game 4, is really where FMG were able to turn things around. Compadres seemed out of their element, was beat to the punch so many times, and then just completely fell apart on defense as well. Turinturo, he's been doing great work that series, so great to see the effort he was putting in. But it was all 3 members of Full Metal Gaming able to just show up when it mattered. And I don't know how you both felt about this, but what was really the difference from the game that Compadres were actually able to get the victory and that last one there, Daz?
For me, it seems like it's kind of rival series day, like first streamed match, kind of jitters coming out. I'm not credit to Compadres though; they did just play earlier on, so they were also warmed up, and you have to take that into consideration. But I think once we saw Full Metal Gaming get comfortable, realize that this was their game to play, they continued to put on a unsurmountable amount of pressure on Compadres, and they just couldn't get back in.
And it felt, I think, too, that Compadres really snuck away with that first game, especially as you look back at how the series went. Remember, Compadres got that late goal just to take game number 1. We maybe didn't know it at the time, but they were very fortunate probably just to get that game 1 with the way that Full Metal Gaming was playing.
Well, especially with how aggressive we saw Compadres, not even in this series specifically, but the one against Upper 90. Whenever Upper 90 were finally starting to bring things back in that third game, they had to go all out on offense, the bumps, the demos, and we didn't really see too much of that after that first game that Compadres won. So maybe that's the key to victory going into the remainder of the rival series. They'll have to look back at this and see exactly how they can improve upon things. Full Metal Gaming, do both of you, just based off of this first performance we've seen, I know that there's a long season ahead of us. Daz, Samael, I'll send this to Samael first just to change things up. Do you think they have what it takes to make it to that top 4?
I honestly was really, really impressed. If I'm being honest with you, their performance there reminded me a little bit of the Peeps and kind of how they played, especially when the Peeps got that big DreamHack win. It was so controlled and it felt so smart as well. Every time a member of FMG made a touch on the ball, it felt like they knew exactly what they were doing and then what they needed to do to make that next touch as well.
For me, Full Metal Gaming, I mean, I want to see a team really counteract their pressure. Right now, a team like Compadres, which is a very strong team coming into this, just didn't have an answer, didn't understand how to clear out the ball, and they got punished time and time again for just sticking into their own end. And after a while, it was Full Metal Gaming. They'll get a goal, they'll get maybe one or two, and they'll just run out the clock with minutes of pressure. I mean, I've never seen a team stuck on their own half so much. It just looked like it was just a really poor showing from Compadres in that particular matchup. But this is a good start for Full Metal Gaming. I want to see more of it. I like everything I saw here today, and I think that they might have a good run if they continue to play this way.
Yeah, Compadres ending the day 1-1. They're looking for improvements as the weeks go on. A great start for Full Metal Gaming as they'll look to try and improve their run throughout the remainder of the Rival Series. But that is all the matches we have here. We had 4 great ones, 2 sweeps, and 2 pretty close matchups, the first and the last one. And hopefully next week will be even more intense. That's when the Rival Series A stream, the mainstream broadcast, will be starting on Friday. Definitely follow the main Rocket League channel for all of that action. We'll also have some more B stream here for Europe on Saturdays and North America on Sundays. You don't want to miss any of that. Make sure to follow, join our Discord, follow us on Twitter to keep up with all the updates and everything that's happening as far as the Rival Series B stream is concerned. I have been Vaudable. We've had Dazzer and Samael, also had Ryan and Meet and Greek on here earlier, and this is us saying goodnight here at the North American Rival Series B stream.